Hi everyone, welcome back to the gameplay of BTD5. Let's continue with the Mastery Mode updated series. I'll be using, as always, all the lap upgrades. And for today's track, I'm gonna use a similar strategy to what I used for drag strip. So I'll be using the Nut Monkey special building or 4 levels. Okay, then I'll switch this time first to the Balloon Shipper special building for around like 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, and 46, I think. Only this special building, only level 3. And then for round 47, I think, only for that round, I'll be using the Ace special building. You only need this special building level 1 because I'm going to use it only to lower the cost of the tower and upgrades. If you have also level 2, so that the Ace attacks 10% faster, that's better, but only the first 2 levels are required of this special building. So that's it. So let's continue with the expert tracks. The track I'm gonna do now is a pretty annoying track. It's gonna have like drag strip, 2 different paths, 2 completely independent paths, but this time one of the paths is gonna be the shortest in the whole game. So this bottom path is the shortest of all the tracks. If you consider all the tracks, this one there is the shortest. Okay, that is a free banana farm, so just sell it. So this one here, the balloons are gonna come from here, these little 2 turns, and then they're gonna leak. So not a lot of time to pop it. Instead, the top path is gonna have a lot of turns and it's gonna be a lot longer. So your primarily focus is gonna be the bottom path, of course. So that's why I think here I'll be getting 3 turtles to start with. But I'll get only 3 turtles because I'll place 2 turtles in this bottom path and only 1 in this top path. So yeah, sadly the track is built in this way, and I think if you don't get 2 turtles here in the bottom side, even if you get like a turtle and the free Nut Monkey, you're gonna still the same struggle, and especially after round 20 you're gonna end up losing, or you're gonna end up having to use a lot of raw spikes early, and using raw spikes mean that you can't get the farms. You spend cash doing that, and well, that is just bad. So I'll get the first farm here, and the reason for this is because I'm going to use in this particular track 2 farmers, and I'm going to place the farmer, so the first one here. And this spot is very important for the farmer because in this spot the farmer is going to be able to cover both this side here and this side, and especially for this top side the farmer is going to help just the turtle and a few Nut Monkeys to hold all the rounds, all the balloons that are going to come out here, so that you can pretty much ignore the top path and you can only focus on the bottom path if you need to place raw spikes and if you need to do something different. So I really like that position of the farmer, and as you can see, the farmer is going to just place the bananas onto the track and it's going to distract the balloons, and that is going to give more time for the turtle and for the Nut Monkey to help and to pop the balloons. So yeah, let's go faster here. As it is for farms, there are only 3 spots for farms. One is that one, the other one is here, and the other one is here. If you place the farms careful enough, here and here, you can get a village to lower the cost of both of them. And that is exactly what I'm gonna do. Remember, for round 8, you have to be quick with the fingers and place the farm before the round ends. It doesn't matter how you place it, because if you follow my strategy, you will be selling it anyway to get the other one to 0, so to get this one to 0. So as I did for drag strip, early I'll get 3 farms, probably also 3 farms 3-0, and then after I get the factory, I'm gonna only then get 1 more factory, so only 2 factories total, and that's the total amount of farms that I'm gonna run with. And the reason for that is because I'm gonna use this spot here to place aces later on. So I'm just using it early to get the 3 farms. That is better than getting just 2. But later on I'll just sell this farm, alright? So around 10, another free dark monkey. This time this dark monkey, it's good to place it here in the bottom side to help those 2 turtles. And as always, the early rounds are pretty much always farming, trying to get the farms going. Okay, here I have to be careful how to place this farm there. The closer, you have to place it very close to the left side, so to this rock here. Because remember, the village is gonna go here, and then here you're gonna get another farm. So yeah, and I'll be using another farmer just because I don't wanna collect these bananas by myself. So that's the reason. Here we go. Very careful. Just place that farmer outside the range of the path. Otherwise, the farmer is gonna send the bananas here, and the balloons are gonna bounce back and forth because there are no towers there. So just be careful about how you place that farmer. And here, I should be able to get another farm if the balloons bounce correctly. Yeah, here we go. Nice. So that's 80 bonus cash in 3 rounds in a row. So I got the bonus cash, well, actually for this farm and this farm. So bonus cash is always welcome. All right, here we go. All right, boom, 2-0. Don't upgrade any of the dark monkeys yet. You have to wait round 20 to get the dark monkeys upgraded. Here we go. Before the round ends, remember, very important. That's unfortunate. Okay. Okay, here we go. I thought there were some bananas missing, but there weren't, apparently. So in round 20, I should be getting another free dark monkey that I will be placing in the bottom side, of course. But very important before round 20 to have all these 3 farms 2-0, as you can see here. Alright, start the round and then get at 0-0 the free dark monkey from the special building there in the bottom side, and then start upgrading it. So get first this dark monkey a bit further from the beginning of the track, so that when you get the range increase, this dark monkey is going to be able to cover more of this bottom path. And then probably I'll get also this one upgraded, or maybe I'll just wait to get a 1-3-0 farm and then I'll upgrade it. Let's see how the leads goes. If the farmer can do miracles, then I'm okay. Okay, let's see. That's the village I was talking about, covering these both farms. And that is where I'm gonna get the first factory. Okay, the cam is gonna come, the single balloon is always gonna come in the shorter path. So Camo, BFB around 46, and Zomegad around 60, always in this very short path. So you have to be careful about that, because it is not enough that this path is very short. They also gonna spawn the BFB and the Zomegad always in this very short path. So and then here for round 26, if I get this dark monkey here 2-3, I should be good. Here we go, nice. And I got one farm 3-0 before upgrading it, so that's not bad. As I said early, the top path is just very well defended, The one you have to worry about is the bottom path. So let's get here another farm 3-0. And here with this free dark monkey that I will be getting, I think I'm gonna be placing it also here in the top side or in the bottom side. It seems here I don't have enough room there. So yeah, I'm gonna just place it here. Why not? And for round 31, very important to have both of these dark monkeys in the top bottom side upgraded to 3. In the top side, you can be okay with just the one dark monkey to 3, but very important in the bottom side having both of them upgraded. And as you can see here, this farm, because it's outside the range of any village, is gonna cost more to get 3-0, but I'm gonna get it anyway because I will sell it to get the factory as soon as I can. So I prefer upgrading it, you know, getting more cash in this round, and then I'll be getting some cash back from the cash I spent to upgrade it. So 7k here, 6.6 is 13.6. The factory is gonna cost 15.1, so that should be enough. So here we go. I got the factory for round 33, so that's not bad. Valuable bananas, and here we go. Round 34 here should be good. I'll get also this other dark monkey to 3. And for round 35, the second part of the strategy begins. So bloom shippers, all right. So first of all, get a village here. You have to get the village so that you can get bloom shippers here and here at the same time. So a bloom shipper placed like this should be good. And then get the first bloom shipper, always get it in the bottom side, like here. This should be fine, I think. And then start the round and then get the other bloom shipper in the other side. I'll just get this village 1-0 so I can see when the bloom shipper is gonna be in range or not. Here we go. 0-0 for the ceramics here at the very end. Okay, then I'll get the ninja here in range of the village. So sadly here there are a lot of spots that seem available. For example, I should be able to place towers there, but I don't know why I can't. So yeah, just be careful, and whenever you have a free spot, boom, get it. So I get this ninja 3-2 right now. Village 1-1. Okay, that should be enough. Fine. Then I'll get here this ninja 4-2. And this ninja is gonna be, it doesn't matter if this ninja is placed like that, because of the fact that the bloom shipper are gonna bring the blooms like in this area and this area, is gonna be in range of the ninja. So the ninja is gonna be able to attack the blooms from a lot further than its own range. Round 38. Okay, and I think here I'm gonna keep that monkey special building just this round more, so round 39. And after the end of this round, I'm gonna just exit and get the bloom shipper special building. Okay, those ceramics there in the bottom side, I couldn't proc distraction, so they were dangerously close to the end and leaking. All right, boom. So activating the bloom shipper special building, very important. And from this round until round 46, you're gonna be using the bloom shipper special building. But for round 40, of course, you're gonna be needing to upgrade this bloom shipper. So what I recommend, because you placed the bloom shippers when you hadn't the special building, I recommend just selling the bloom shippers and placing them with the cost that is reduced, and especially this bottom rune chipper, it's good to try placing it the closer you can to this bottom side, because it doesn't seem so, but the fact that this rune chipper is gonna start sucking the balloons from even before they start coming out on the screen. I don't know why, but it works like that. So if you get a balloon chipper there, you should be very, very good for round 40. And then I'll start getting here some other towers to help, especially CC the balloons, so as low from the glue gunner. Okay, I can place it. Oh. Okay, here we go. And don't worry about the balloon chipper, the mobs here in this round in the top side. The important thing, remember, is always focusing first the bottom side. And as you can see, the balloon chipper has enough range that it can pop the... He can get the mobs coming from here too. So that's good, you know. And that is round 40. So the first 4 mobs are gone. Now for round 43, you're going to be needing the other balloon chipper in the top side too, because as you saw there, a mob, I had to use some raw spikes there to pop the mob. Right, here we go. Careful with the camos in round 42. I always forget about them. But the only camo towers are the 2-3 dark monkeys. Then now they can't pop leads anymore. But yeah. And now just this round here is where you have to be careful about. And you may need to use some raw spikes here. Sometimes the ninja can pop all the balloons, but some other times you can't. Yeah, for example, in this case, I don't know how in the world balloons passed. I was just placing raw spikes. But yeah, sometimes that happens. It depends really on the proc, on the destruction proc on the ninja. Sometimes it's gonna proc it like 2 or 3 times in a row, and you're gonna have no problems. Some other times it won't proc, even like in 2 or 3 shots in a row. But just that is how probability works. So nothing I can do about that. And yeah, let's go again here, and hopefully I will be surviving this time. I don't want to place too many raw spikes, but okay. My bad. Yeah, whatever. Just one yellow passed. I think it was so fast that I couldn't even stop it. But here, if I get behind this first balloon chipper, another balloon chipper, like here, okay, you should be fine right now. Boom. And now you've spent around 45 and 46 pretty much farming up and keeping the cash you get from the factory. And yeah, that is everything you have to do. Remember, the BFB is gonna come in the bottom side, but having already a balloon chipper, you should have no worries. And also because this balloon chipper, I think, is gonna also be in range to sack at least 1 mob, I think, or maybe the BFB. Wow. Okay. Remember, always place low and get some raw spikes. And here we go. Boom. Round 16, round 46 is gone. And then for round 47 is where you're going to be needing a high damage tower to be able to pop the ceramics. Because remember, with balloon chippers, the problem is not the mobs themselves, because the balloon chippers are going to pop the mob layers pretty fast. The problem is the 4 ceramics that come out of the mobs. And when there are like 10 mobs in total, there are 40 ceramics. And every balloon chipper can hold up to 4 ceramics. So the problem, as always, is ceramics. And that's why I recommend getting the ace here for round 47. So getting a village here, very nice placed. And the ace, because of the fact that most of the trouble you're gonna have it in the bottom path and not in the top path, I recommend getting the ace placed here. So there is a spot there where you can get the ace. So get it there in range of this village, in this infinite shape movement, so that in this way the ace being closer to this path is gonna focus primarily the balloons coming from here and not the balloons coming from here, and in that way you're gonna be better. All right, so I need here 8k roughly, so I'm gonna just sell this balloon shipper. And what can I sell? Yeah, I can sell this village too. Boom. And very important, getting the balloon shipper, getting this ace 4-2, because of the fact that in round 47 are gonna come out also ceramics. And sorry, not ceramics, but camos. So you're gonna be needing some camo detection other than the dark monkeys and the ninja. That's why getting the 4-2 ace is the best solution. And here we go. So that's round 47. As you can see, don't even look at the top side because of the fact that the only problem is the bot side. And after round 47, just exit again and get the balloon shipper special building on again. And that's it. So as you see, I only use the ace special building only for to reduce the cost of the ace and the upgrades, pretty much. Only for that round, and then I'm good to go. So I'll place again here the balloon shipper in the top side, especially for round 49, because the ace struggles against popping the mob layers. It excels at popping like ceramics, but the ace doesn't do a lot of damage to the mob layers. So that's why it's better combining aces with balloon shippers, because balloon shippers excel in destroying the mob layers very, very fast, but then they lack ceramic popping power. Instead, the ace is the opposite. So the ace excels in destroying the ceramics, but struggles at popping the mob layers. And so if you get the balloon shippers and the aces together, you compensate each other's weakness, and you're good to go. So here we go. Boom. I'll get another balloon shipper here before of start getting against the farms. I'll get another balloon shipper there in the bottom side. So now I have 2 for that bottom side. I'll be getting here a bomb. Let's get the glue gunner 2-3 here, because I only have 1, so it's better to have it glue faster. Because remember, having already an ace, you don't need the glue to do damage to the ceramics, because you have already a heavy damage tower that is the ace. So don't even worry about getting the glue 3-2, because you don't really need the glue to pop the mobs, the balloons. All right, here we go. So I think right here I'm gonna just place the village again, and I'll start getting these farms going. For round 54, having 2 balloon shippers in the bottom side should be more than fine, and in the top side as well. Only 1 balloon shipper is good. And yeah, so let's start going faster now that the difficult part is over and the more skill and mechanical part is over. Now I can start going faster. Okay, boom, that is the factory. And only 2 factories, as I said, because I'm gonna use this spot here to place aces. This one here. Sadly, you can't stack 2 aces here on top of the other, so I'll just place 1 here. Actually, before upgrading it, I'm gonna get this balloon shipper for 2. So now I have 2 balloon shippers for each side. Let's get this bomb for 2, more CC. And yeah, let's get the next ace for round 63, so for the mob rushes, so that I'm well protected against that. Remember, always place the first aces in this bottom side, so that, well, not in the bottom side, but like the first ace, very important placing it there, because you're gonna struggle a lot more in this very short path than in the top path. So yeah, that's the reason. And yeah, that now that I got both of the factories, I'll start not stopping through the rounds. And I'll get here this village 2-3 so that I can get another ace placed like here. Here we go. I'll just place it, and probably I'm gonna get also this village 2-3. And why not? Let's get one more Boon Chipper for each side. Seems a good idea. So I have more defenses against the mobs. Always first in the bottom side and then in the top side. And those are the mob rushes. With 2 aces, you shouldn't fear anything, because these 2 aces, especially this one, is gonna focus primarily this path, and the aces just obliterate the mob rushes, because of the fact that once the first mob layer is popped, the ace is gonna proc like a 10 times damage, because all the ceramics are gonna be close to each other, and the ace explosions deals damage in an area. So that's why the aces are so good against the mob rushes. Alright, let's start getting this third ace here. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna get 2 more aces, so this one here and another one there, that I don't think is gonna be in range of the village, but I don't care. And then I'll probably sell the turtles and the 2-3 dark monkeys, and I'll replace by getting some super monkeys, probably like here, there, I don't know. And then for round 80, 81, 82, I don't know, I'll be selling the 2 factories to get the last upgrades that I will need to. And afterwards, yeah, it's just GG. So I think I'm gonna stop the commentary right now, because there isn't a lot to explain other than just getting through the rounds. With this setup, you should be already fine for the 85 rounds, but just because of the fact that I want to have that extra protection, I will get 4 aces and I will get some super monkeys. But just out of that, I should be fine already, like this. 6 Boon Chippers total for round 84 should be enough. So yeah, I'll just continue playing, but I'll stop the commentary, and as always in round 85 I'll just stop the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.